There's a strange moment almost every guy experiences. You're talking to a girl, the conversation feels good, there's a certain energy in the air. But later, when you walk away, your brain starts asking questions. Was she flirting? Or was she just being friendly? And suddenly, you start replaying the whole conversation in your head. The eye contact. The way she laughed. That moment when your hands almost touched. But here's the problem. Attraction rarely looks obvious. Especially with women. Most women don't openly announce their interest. Instead, attraction leaks out through small psychological behaviors and tiny signals most men completely overlook. In fact, psychologists say attraction often shows itself through subconscious patterns long before someone admits their feelings. So in this video, we're breaking down 5 psychological signs she secretly likes you. Not movie myths, not cheesy dating advice. Real behavioral cues that reveal interest before words ever do. And trust me, the last one is the sign many guys miss even when it's happening right in front of them. Let's start with the first one. Number 1, she pays unusual attention to small details about you. Imagine this. You casually mention something random during a conversation. Maybe your favorite coffee, maybe a hobby you enjoy, maybe the name of your dog. A week later, you're talking again and she brings it up, not in a dramatic way, just casually. Hey, didn't you say you love that coffee place near the park? That moment might seem small. But psychologically, it's not. Human memory is selective. We don't remember everything people say. Our brain filters information constantly, but when we're interested in someone, our attention sharpens. We remember things about them. Small things because our brain marks that person as important. Psychologists call this selective attention bias. When someone likes you, they subconsciously store details about you more carefully. It's not something people usually do on purpose. It just happens, and if she remembers small things you said days or weeks ago, chances are you've made more of an impression than you realize. Number 2, her body language gradually syncs with yours. Here's something fascinating about human behavior. When people feel comfortable with someone, their bodies start mirroring each other. You lean back, a few seconds later she leans back too. You take a sip of your drink, moments later she does the same. This isn't a coincidence, it's a subconscious behavior called mirroring. Your brain naturally copies the body language of people you feel connected to. And the interesting part, most people have no idea they're doing it. Researchers in social psychology have found that mirroring increases when 2 people feel attraction or emotional connection. It's the brain's quiet way of saying, I feel comfortable with this person. So next time you're talking to her, watch carefully. Does her posture slowly match yours? Does her energy start reflecting your tone? If so, her brain might already be syncing with yours. By the way, I'm curious about something. Have you ever realized later that a girl actually liked you, but you completely missed the signs? If that's ever happened to you, drop a comment below. Trust me, almost every guy has a story like that. Number 3, her voice changes slightly when she talks to you. This one is subtle but incredibly revealing. Have you ever noticed how someone's voice changes depending on who they're talking to? When a girl talks to her friends, her voice might sound relaxed, loud, or casual. But when she talks to someone she's attracted to, something shifts. Her tone might soften. Her speech might slow down. Sometimes it becomes slightly playful or warmer. This happens because attraction activates emotional awareness. When we like someone, our brain becomes more conscious of how we sound and how we appear. Without even realizing it, we adjust our voice to sound more engaging. It's a small change, but a meaningful one. Because our voice is deeply connected to emotion. So if her tone feels noticeably different when she talks to you compared to others, there's often more going on beneath the surface. If you enjoy psychology breakdowns like this, make sure you're subscribed because we explore human behavior every week. Number 4, she finds subtle ways to create physical proximity. Physical distance tells a powerful story about attraction. People naturally move closer to those they feel comfortable with and keep distance from those they don't. But when someone secretly likes you, the way they close that distance is often subtle. Maybe she sits slightly closer than necessary. Maybe when you're standing in a group, she positions herself near you. Maybe her hand lightly brushes your arm when she laughs. Now here's the important part. These moments often look accidental, but many times they're actually subconscious tests. Psychologists sometimes refer to this as comfort boundary testing. A person slowly introduces small touches or closeness to see how the other person reacts. If the reaction feels natural and relaxed, the brain interprets that as safety and connection, which can slowly build attraction even further. So if you notice her finding reasons to stand or sit near you, especially when she doesn't have to, that's rarely random. Number 5, her friends already know who you are. And finally, the most revealing sign. Her friends. Let's say you meet her group of friends for the first time. You introduce yourself, and suddenly they react like they already know something about you. Maybe they smile in a certain way. Maybe one of them says your name before you even introduce yourself. Or they tease her slightly when you walk away. That moment tells you something important. Because people rarely talk about someone repeatedly unless that person matters to them. And when someone secretly likes you, their friends often hear about you long before you realize it. Your name comes up in conversations. Your jokes get repeated. Your personality gets discussed. Not because she's trying to make it obvious, but because when we're excited about someone, we naturally share that excitement with the people closest to us. So if her friends seem unusually familiar with you, there's a good chance your presence has already been a topic of conversation. Now I'm curious, which of these signs have you personally noticed before? Was it the eye contact, the small details, or something else? Let me know in the comments. Conclusion. Here's the truth about attraction. It rarely shows up in dramatic movie moments. Most of the time, it reveals itself through quiet psychological signals. Small behaviors, subtle patterns, tiny details most people overlook. One of these signs alone might mean nothing. But when you start seeing several of them together, that's when the picture becomes clear. Attraction often speaks through behavior long before it speaks through words. And sometimes the signs were there all along. Most people just didn't know how to recognize them. If you've ever realized you missed signs like these in the past, you're not alone. Almost everyone has. But once you start noticing these psychological patterns, conversations begin to feel very different. You start seeing the signals most people never catch. And in the next video, we'll break down something even more important. How to respond when a girl is showing these signs without overthinking or making things awkward. Because recognizing attraction is one thing, but knowing what to do next is where confidence really begins.